y'all doing? My name is Tamia, and this is my host,
Jose.
How y'all feeling? This is Spicy by Nature. Welcome to our channel. We are so excited. We are outside. We finally here. I'm so excited. I waited so long for this. Like, y'all don't even understand. Like, this shit is dope. We about to be dope. What we about to talk about is dope. And we about to get into some spicy shit real quick. You know what I'm saying? We ready?
Ready. Grab your drinks or roll one up, whatever you're into, and let's get this cracking.
You gonna need it, baby. You gonna need it. Now, let's see. Our first topic is glamorizing and glorifying toxic relationships. How do y'all feel about that? Jose, I'm gonna let you start with this one. How do you feel about glamorizing toxic relationships? Like on Instagram, like the whole messy shit, like with the baby and old girl, how everybody was like up and down with it. Like, I don't know.
A lot of mixed feelings for sure. Definitely. Honestly, I feel like the younger generations, like the younger couples, we see this a lot within them. And we get a lot of this from like the media, from, artists and all that. I think it's sad, to be honest. Like, I've never been into anything toxic wise or glamorizing it, but I see as a society, a lot of people are into kind of, illustrating that, showcasing that, and wanting that to be a thing. But I think at the end of the day, we all just want to, fall in love with the right person and, settle down, have an amazing life. We don't want anything toxic or shady or nothing like that, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a mess. I feel like that's the way social media work. Everybody, if they in a toxic relationship, is, it's getting you more followers, you get more fans, everybody, more people gonna love you instead of really digging deep into like what's really the issue, like who's really being hurt, like children being involved and whatnot. So I'm really not a fan of it. I can care less. I'm here for the entertainment, but the toxic, not so much. I know I got my toxic traits, but we ain't here to talk about me. We're not here to talk about me. Okay, we're here to talk about them, not me.
I could understand why a lot of people are into toxic relationships. Like, I could see why, because I feel like as a society, we kind of take in a lot of drama. We like to see, or not me specifically, but a lot of people like to see, like, fighting with families, with couples. It's kind of, it keeps you coming back for more. I think it's sad and it shouldn't be like that, but I do see how it's attractive for a lot of people, especially people who don't know much about love or much about what they want to find within love.
Right. But I feel like it's the money. Like, when it comes to the money, it makes it just more toxic. Like, people be wanting that, oh yeah, like you need to pull up. If I say I'm here or I'm lying or whatever, I'll feel better when you pull up. Like, show me a picture of the bar that you really in so I know you really there at the bar. Like, that's some toxic shit. Like, if I tell you I'm somewhere, believe me when I tell you I'm somewhere. Please don't be extra like that with me, because then I gotta have my guys and the gang out and do what they gotta do, and then now everybody dead on the block. Like, I don't understand. Like, what is happening? We're not gonna get into that. You know what I'm saying? So just be respectful. Why everything gotta be so toxic? Like, I like the good toxicness.
Right.
The sexual toxic.
Who doesn't, right? That's the fun
toxic.
part.
I don't want that social media toxicness.
Where do you think all this toxicness kind of stems from, or where could it come from?
Oh, that's a good question. I'm gonna probably say like their background.
Gotcha.
If they feel like they ain't never been loved, and they feel like social media is where, I got these many followers and I'm showing my ass, or I'm showing my titties, and I fall in love, and that's what they fell in love with, then the relationship becomes toxic because you just really don't know how to love yourself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So then you just deal with toxicity, whatever the case, you know the word, y'all. Don't correct me. But you just deal with it because it's like, it's really, verbal abuse. And you just like, I'm so used to it because it happened for so long. This is what I think love is supposed to be, and it's not. Like, that's not.
Something ladies. You said that you mentioned was really important. I think you said it's a lot of it is learned, and I couldn't agree more. I feel like when parents kind of don't do their jobs, taking care of their children or loving them correctly, you kind of grow up into an adult who doesn't really know what true love really is, or what real love should look like, and you
Right.
kind of only know that toxic kind of messed up type of love that you saw, in your house or by these negative role models, and then you kind of grow up with this false idea of what your relationship should look like, and all this toxicness kind of just gets spread all around.
Right.
I liked how you mentioned that.
It's definitely a thing that I've learned myself,
Right. I was gonna ask, have you ever been in a toxic relationship yourself, or has any relationship almost become toxic and you left, or?
Oh, I was in a toxic relationship for a long time.
I need a drink.
And I definitely so you gonna make me drink to it because I gotta tell my business. I in these streets.
Why was it
Sippy
toxic?
sip. Why was it toxic? Jose, come on. What's like?
This
now
is the
like
tea we want to know.
Oh man, it was toxic because I would not let that person go. I felt like I had him first, and I went from the main bitch to the side bitch real quick after I broke up with him. And it was just so toxic. Like, it was messy. It was very messy. And I felt like, because I had him first, like, the fuck? But that wasn't it. And I grew up. I'm all grown now. But back then, I didn't give a fuck. Okay? That was my man. I don't care. I still love him. I don't care you banging on the door and we got to hurry up and put our clothes on before you come in. Like, I didn't give a fuck.
Wow.
I just didn't care. But that was some toxic shit.
You still talking to this man? He's still around in any kind of shape or form?
That's my bestie.
And that
That's
sounds
my
toxic.
bestie.
That's my best friend.
That's my best friend. He a real bad nigga. I'm sorry. Like, we gotta cut that out.
You're
He
rolling
gonna
with
be
it.
like, what is you talking about me? I got a lot of best friends.
You're not getting a shout out, so don't even think you are.
I'm not
Too
telling your
toxic
name.
for that.
Woo woo woo. Got real spicy. Spicy.
Woo, woo, woo.
All right now.
But I can relate to what you said. Back to the conversation about how when you're with someone that's toxic or the love is becoming toxic, you kind of feel like part of you doesn't want to let go. You want to stay with them. You think you love them. And those feelings are very, very intense. And those emotions, they have you not thinking correctly. But then another part of you is like, is this real love? Should I stay? Am I supposed to stay? And it's kind of like it's like you're on a seesaw trying to do you make it work? Is it meant for you? Are you just overthinking it? Should you leave? And then I can totally relate to that because I was in a toxic relationship.
Because I was about to ask.
Yeah, I had
put
one
me on the
too.
spot.
I gladly
Was
talk
you
about
in
it. I don't
a
talk about it that
toxic
much.
relationship.
Right.
So how was it toxic? Let me take a sippy sip.
So I dated this guy. For anyone who doesn't know, I'm gay. Just to put that out there. Keep it moving. So I dated this guy for about a year and a half. At first, was it like, were we both, falling in love very hard and, cared about each other and had each other's backs and all that beautiful stuff? Definitely. But then it got to a point where it felt like the love wasn't enough and it wasn't the type of love that I actually wanted because at that time when I met him, I don't think I loved myself as much and I was nowhere near as confident or as, put together as a human being as I am right now. So it made it easier for me to be stuck with him. Mm-hmm. And don't get me wrong, did I learn a lot of beautiful things in that relationship and did I learn about myself? Definitely. But sometimes you shouldn't stay in a relationship that's causing you more harm because you could always leave and figure that out on your own. And that's honestly what you should do. It'll be way better for you, better for your mental health, your physical health, and emotional, all that.
You better listen.
Because toxic relationships, they're not easy. They're not easy, but you could always find one, which is sad. Not many people are looking for real love nowadays. Just fun and excitement.
Love me.
Right.
Just love me.
Well, I love you.
Me, Zaddy. I like that though. But I actually agree with Jose. That is absolutely true. And it's weird that our generation is so hooked on more falling in love with the toxicness than really falling in love with somebody. So, we're going to work on that though. As a community, as one, we are definitely going to work on that. My sisters and my brothers, work on it. You are worth to be loved the proper way. Okay?
Definitely.
Don't be settling for the old. Don't be settling.
Life
They ain't
too
got
short.
nothing. They ain't got nothing.
Life's too short. Don't be with the wrong person.
So should we go on to the next topic?
I'm down. You know I'm always down.
All right. So what we going to?
Would you still be attracted to your lover if you found out they experimented with their sexuality? What are your thoughts, Tamia?
Oh, hold on. So like, if I was dating a man and I found out like he was with another man,
That he liked to dabble
Like,
in,
motherfucker
sexual
dabble.
activities with other guys.
Like he's sucking it, like he's taking it in a butt, like
Maybe all of the above. She never-
ooh, baby, you got to go back where that dick put you, cause it ain't over here. Too many diseases, too much stuff going on around here, and I'm just not okay with it. Like, and don't get me wrong, because I'm a bisexual woman, so it's a little
about to
different.
say.
It's a little different for females. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But they can track a little, you know what I'm saying? A little dirty bit out there. They can do a little something too. But a man and a penis, like to know that we both suck the penis, you know what I'm saying? Like that's a lot.
Yeah, that is
I don't think, you know what I'm saying? I love you. You are. That's cool. But don't bring that shit over here. Please don't. I don't think I would be okay with it. Like,
now let me turn the tables around. What if you were dating a female and who up until the relationship, like you guys were comfortable with each other, two females dating, but then you found out, wait a minute, she's actually bi and she has dabbled in, sex with guys. Would you feel different then? Or because it's a female instead of a guy now, is it different?
Like, it depends. It depends because they say us bisexual women are the worst because we like both and, we just like our cake and eat it too. But if you get to know this person and if they mentality is what I would say like me, where if I'm with a man, I'm with a man. If I'm with a woman, I'm with a woman. We're not going back and forth. We're not doing all that, But if they trying to dibble and dabble in both ends, just cheating. Like, I can't deal with it. I can't do it. Like, I'm not going to sit here and deal with it. Like, if you buy, obviously you like both. So, it's out there already.
Yeah.
But most men, if you already done did what you did on the side, it ain't out there. Okay? Your cousins and them don't know that you done suck dick behind that little trash can. So, don't come over here.
How you know about that? How you know I was doing that? No, I'm joking.
I didn't tell your business. I didn't tell your business.
My parents better not be watching this. It's like, you better be watching. Subscribe.
They all gonna be watching it.
Sorry, just had to throw that in
But
there.
yeah, like, most men not really out there like that. So if they come and tell me,
Down low.
it's really most likely a down low situation. So then that's scary.
I feel that.
Because being down low, that is like one of the scariest things ever. Like, be you, be yourself. Like, let your person know, your friends know who you are. Like, the down low thing, it causes too much drama, too much messy, and
I love that.
goes back into the toxicness. You know what I'm saying? But you, how would you feel?
So for me, I already mentioned
guy.
as a gay man. So I have a couple takes on this. If I was dating one guy for a while, right, and I only knew that, that he only liked guys because for whatever reason, that's all we've talked about. Me and him were hooking up and talking and all that. If out of nowhere, he just out of nowhere tells me, hey, I'm actually bi too and have been this whole time. I've hooked up with girls in the past and done whatever.
But is he out there?
That I would not feel comfortable with that because for me, honesty is one of the most important things you can have, even as an individual person, but especially like within a relationship. So if you don't tell me up front, hey, I'm bi, or hey, I've dabbled with this, or hey, I'm gay, but I've, had relationships with females on the side just to try, whatever it is, if you don't come straight forward to me and tell me, that's when I have a problem with it. Now, if I'm dating someone and from the jump, they were like, hey, I'm a bisexual man, I like females and males equally. There's no, one better than the other.
How would you think that?
I would feel different about that. I'd be okay with that. I'd be like, okay, you're telling me the truth. I'm not finding something out. I don't have to be a Nancy Drew detective over here. Like, you're telling me up front. So then that's proof to me that you're trusting me and that we are grown-ups. We're having, open communication. And with that, I actually would not mind at all. I would actually love the honesty. That's very important to me.
That's different. That is nice.
That's how I view that.
That is different,
Different perspectives. But it's all,
Because like then like what if they go, like what if they with you? You know what I'm saying? And then because he's bisexual, What if he go and like try to be talking to other girls?
Oh, then I kill him.
Oh
Simple as that.
You're dead. Okay. You won't even survive. I can't even finish my question. You're not
about to do me dirty.
You're
Hell
dead.
no.
I'm sorry. You won't survive, buddy. So
throw you out. Do you have a brother? Do you have friends? No, I'm joking.
You got a aunt. You got an uncle. Like, where they at? Because now you fucked up. So now I gotta go see your cousins in them. Not the one in the back of the trash can. The ones that's gonna be honest with me. Okay? Like, right. Yeah, that would be really crazy. That's really crazy. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know how I feel about that.
Can you imagine if you are like, if you have a whole family, like you have a spouse and kids, and out of nowhere they say, hey, I've been going, I've been having an affair or something with a different sex. Like, how would you feel about that? Jesus. I would probably go to jail that day.
Oh my God. Because I seen that movie, that Tyler Perry movie. Shout out to Tyler Perry. Making them crazy, retarded movies. And the couple, like, they was married, and he was like on a DL getting his things on in the back of the little choir in the alleyway. And then, you know what I'm saying? Then he had AIDS and gave it to her. Because she thought he was faithful. That's bananas. Yeah. That's what I'm scared. Okay. I'm terrified. Okay. I'm going to wear my orange jumpsuit, whatever color it is now, very proudly. And that's if they catch me. I'm sorry. Because I'm good. Right. Like, that's bananas. I'm just not. That's crazy.
Yeah, I wouldn't even know where to.
Having kids and everything involved? That. Like, are you crazy? Like, that's insane.
One, why couldn't you tell me when we were dating? Two, why couldn't you tell me before when we were planning to have kids? And three, even once we have kids, why not tell me? Why pretend that, we're living in this fairy tale just for me to find out that you're secretly, into someone else or into other people, or you just destroy the whole family and the kids growing up with all these mixed signals.
Instead of cheating and everything else, talking about you ain't know, it was just a one night when it was every night. And you trying to figure things out. Like, no. Like, bro, no. No, thank you.
Not on my time.
Not on my watch.
The world's too big.
My orange jumpsuit is in my trunk.
Right.
Ready for war. Don't play with me. Okay? I'm not here to be played with. Period.
Right.
But with that being said, one of our topics is a poly relationship. Jose. Would you be in a poly relationship? Like, how would that go?
Would I be into?
In your case, it would be, of course, two men.
Relationship.
What if?
Hell no. Is a simple answer.
But what if no? What if you was like with someone and they were bisexual and then they wanted like a female, like they wanted you and a female. Like, and it was upfront, and it was with it. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And it was honest.
It back from the question.
Yes.
Fuck. Okay.
So I'm putting you on the spot here. Like, so
the
from the
honesty,
beginning.
I do love that. And the fact that you remembered what I said from the past question. Yes. I would love the straightforwardness and the honesty.
Because that's what they're going to say.
But the answer is no, because I'm not bisexual. I'm not looking to have anything with any kind of females. If you are bisexual, when you're by yourself and you're single, do whatever you want. But when you're dating me, someone who wants to be committed and, in a loving relationship, monogamous relationship, you cannot be doing that. And if you bring that up, or if you want to, if you keep asking me over and over, if it's something I know you really want, then I'm just going to get up and leave, because the world...
No warning?
No, I'm going to let them know. I'm going to let them know.
Like, I get
it that this is what you want, but it's not what I want. And I've never, ever in my life ever wanted to be in a polyamorous relationship. I don't think I ever will. One, I don't like to share. That's kind of a huge thing. And two, if someone else is like touching my lover or looking at my lover or thinking about my lover, that's a problem.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I'm very overprotective for everyone that I care about. And if I'm dating you, there's no room for all those games. If I was bisexual and if I liked that, then maybe it'd be, maybe it'd make more sense. But I'm just gay, and I just want one lover. You know?
So you're just like, hell no. Like, it's just not happening.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't think so. Wait, but how do you feel like, what if some of our audience members don't really know what we mean by a polyamorous relationship? Can you tell them like what we kind of mean or a little gist of it?
Well, it means that you are dating two people at the same time. you know, your choice
More
of
than
who's
one.
those two people be, you know. And on my end, um, crazy thoughts of mine. I would love to have a husband and a girlfriend. Like, I
Ooh.
would really love that. I would love for that to
I love
be.
that for you. I love how you know.
Yeah, like I would love that. I would really love that. That would be so fucking dope. Like, I come home and be in the kitchen, her little cheeks out, you know, like with the little lingerie. And then they probably was doing what they was doing because they probably off that day or whatever the case may be. Like, and I know they probably ain't me fucking, you know what I'm saying? But we all gonna be doing what we do. But I feel like because I'm married to my man and I'm so confident who I am,
Right.
and that's my husband. Like, he would think it's probably for him, and it's not. No. She's for me. Okay? It's solely for me. So I would just let, you know, come home, smack her ass, like, hey, babe, you know,
We're
what's
taking
for
applications.
dinner?
So females out there, if you want a girlfriend and maybe you have a husband on the side,
These applications,
Let
like
us know.
Walmart applications, okay? It take an hour to fill out.
take a ticket. You got to wait in line.
Take an hour to fill out, all right? We single, but we dating. We trying to see who out there. We a little dating or whatever.
Right.
But these applications, long as fuck. Because I got to do my background check. I got to make sure
Right.
you ain't violate no hip at all.
What's your credit score?
You know? That matters. I got to know if you marijuana friendly or
Better
you're
be.
not.
I got some right here. It's like,
Oh my
I wish though.
Oh
Later.
my God, I'm hollering.
Wait, back to, I want to ask you something.
Okay.
What would you feel like you can get from your husband that you would like and want? And what would you feel like, what can he not offer you that you would like from having a girlfriend on the side? Like, why would you need the two?
That's a good
I'm
question.
curious. I like this.
Yes, that's a good question. Well, my husband has the penis, okay?
Period.
And my girlfriend has the titties and the kunananas, you know? The wetness. I don't want to get blocked out like me. Yeah, the kunananas. The wet kunananas. We don't have dry kunananas over here, okay? But I feel like I love in a female that feminine side. Because I can be very aggressive sometimes on my manliness when I'm trying to control it. Okay. But they have like that feminine, sexy side. Like, it's just something about a female that's just so sexy. But then you have that man who just so like masculine and just
Right.
so like, shut the fuck up. And I be like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just best of both worlds. Like, who don't want
Speaking
that?
of, it's like,
Shut the fuck up. We ain't gonna talk about it. But it's just best of both worlds. Like, who wouldn't want that? Like, that's just so sexy. You know, three different personalities, if it's three of us, you know, all in one. Because I wouldn't want the female to be like me, per se. You know what I'm saying?
too much of
She
the
got to
same.
be a film. She got to be all girly. She got to be extra, which I'm all of those things, but I'm more on the aggressive
You
side.
can balance. You're balanced.
Yeah.
A little bit of both.
Yeah. So I feel like they would be balancing me, too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Where the man can be the man, because we're gonna let him be the man and he gonna think he the man. But we really, you know what I'm saying,
In
we
charge
really the
behind the
bitches.
scenes.
Exactly.
Right.
We really run that shit for real.
You know, you made me think about like, if I was not in a serious relationship, and if I just had like a friends with benefit, you know, just someone I just hook up with, if we wanted to bring in a third person into that, I feel like I could do that. It's funny. Once I get serious and committed, that's when like, no, like I'm not sharing anybody. But if
See, that's
I'm
the
not, and if
fun.
I don't like you, like to have more of a settle down and be with you, and if it's just, you know, just hooking up, I could probably do more than one partner, and if we're all like cool with each other, because I wouldn't really feel like, I don't know, I feel like I wouldn't be as like jealous because I'm not thinking like, oh, I'm coming home to just you, or you know, I want to start a family with you. It's like less pressure.
Do you feel like it's jealousy, like it's a big thing in it? Because I don't feel like jealousy should not even matter.
It shouldn't. I think it's more like a personality type thing. Like for me personally, I think I can get really jealous in terms of like if I really like you, I want you all to myself. Like, you know, I want to put you on a what's it called? A pedestal. There we go. I was going to say something else and I'm like, that's not the
I didn't
word.
think about it.
Pedestal. Thank you. Like, I want to give you everything, and for me to give you everything, for you to get something else from someone else, like I feel like that's where the line gets drawn.
Right.
Like if it's just fun, my head can be like, oh, it's just fun. You know, we're just going to hook up and have a good time. But if I'm really falling for you, or if I start to fall for you and then there's someone else involved, that's when I have to just pack my bags and go, because I don't think I could do that. I don't think I would want to try that either. Yeah.
That's good. That's good. That's new information to me. Because I'm off the chain. So I don't know. It's different things.
But I like that. I like that. You know what I mean? Because like the world is so huge, and one person can like something or be raised with a certain mentality or grow up learning certain things, and someone else could be like very, very different. And it's refreshing. I like the honesty.
Yeah.
I wish I could do that, but I don't.
No.
It is what it is.
Everybody ain't strong enough. Everybody ain't strong enough. Ooh, baby. Okay.
It's getting spicy in here.
Yes, it's getting hot. It's getting hot like fire. Oh my God. No, let me stop being silly. It's the drink straw. I'm sorry.
These are a little too strong. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to Spicy by Nature.
Hey. Hi, y'all. So we seen this post on Spiritual Word. Not me trying to make sure I get it right. It say, listen, I don't give a fuck how shy you is, okay? Since we're doing everything we said in them text messages.
Ooh.
Like, who you talking to? Like, what you mean? I be lying.
The freaky things in those
But
text
I be lying.
messages. You
So
gotta
what
be
you
careful
talking-
of what you send.
I be lying. So what you mean? The fuck? Like, why you talking to me like that?
Just know if you send me something naughty in a text, you can't go back from that. If you say you're doing it, we're doing it, okay? Don't send me a text you're not ready to come through
Say that
with.
while I got a drink in my mouth. You gotta wait. So wait, what? So they be like, yeah, I'm coming over with that massage oil, and we about to do what we do.
What day of the week? What time?
Oh,
Your place, mine.
all right. Hey, y'all thought I was crazy. What?
I like to have fun. Just a little low key with it.
In the corners.
Weren't you just talking about being behind the bushes? That was
Listen.
me.
I said I wasn't trying to tell your business. Okay.
I'm kidding. That was not me. Have I been
was-
behind the bushes? Yes, but not these bushes and not that story.
Wait,
Okay?
what? Either you was behind the
It
bushes.
was more
or
like
you
a
was
big
behind the
ass
bushes.
tree and I was inside of it, but we'll talk about that in a few minutes.
You know, I ain't even gonna say nothing, okay? Because now I want to know, like, what?
Let's start
Can
cracking.
you tell me about this story?
Okay.
We'll come back to me. I
We're
want to
gonna
know
talk
about these
about
bushes in this tree.
crazy sex stories. Okay.
Cause like what? Like, this is crazy.
Just so you know, some of these stories I haven't really told anyone but my best friends, but you know, life's too short.
Fuck
Okay.
it. This is Spicy by Nature. This is what we here for.
So I was a college student. I forget if I was a freshman or a sophomore.
That's how crazy
So
it
I
was.
don't remember, but I just know it was one of those. Actually, I think I was a sophomore. But so as a young, gay man, sometimes if you're not dating, you want to have fun, you want to be
Okay.
intimate. And I had a hookup and I had nowhere to host this hookup. So basically means I couldn't bring him back to my place. I couldn't go to his. So we had to be a little bit creative. We're both kind of horny, feeling everything.
Yeah, I was ready to be nasty.
So we went for a little bit of a walk, gonna look for a spot,
Mm-hmm.
and we couldn't really find one. And it was kind of late. But what we did find was this big ass tree, and I don't know what kind of tree it was, but I can just kind of describe it. But like, it was just really, really big, and like, you could go inside of it. So when you're inside of the tree, like it's not like a house, it's a fucking tree, but
my
like it's
goodness.
roomy, it's pretty big. And we just got down to business while the squirrels were running around. There was like
so y'all had company.
probably public safety or two walking by, scanning the grounds, and the business was done.
So y'all had little Jose and Pradelitos running around. Running around like they out here fucking like what? That is crazy.
Just
oh my
know it was a good
gosh.
time. My
That
first
sounds
time
like fun though.
doing it in a tree. It wasn't my last, but for that tree it was. That was the last time I went to that tree. But I don't know. Maybe I'll go back this weekend.
You know what? Oh, my heart and soul. That tree got the business. That tree got the business. I don't have
fun.
no
It was
crazy
fun.
sex stories. So, I'm just gonna keep my line ass. I don't know.
You don't have any crazy stories, or if you've never like done something, or someone like walked in on you, or
I'm a virgin. No,
I don't even believe that shit.
I'm a virgin. All right, so let's back, right? So what you saying on text messages? Like I said, who you talking to? But I feel like people be lying on messages. I lie sometimes, but men be lying.
To
like,
be more
yeah,
attractive?
I'm a be like, I don't know. It's the sex. Like, yeah, I'm gonna come over. I'm gonna dig you down. I'm gonna fuck the shit out of you, girl. When I see you.
And then 2 minutes go by and it's over, and then you're like,
and
get the
then
fuck
when
out.
you get in front of me and it's like this.
That's the worst.
Like, what you doing with it?
Don't stop lying out there on social medias, on dating apps. Stop lying.
Please,
Say-
because
it is
I'm
what
gonna
it
tell you
is.
about yourself. Okay. Crazy sex stories. I had to think, y'all. Oh my
Come
gosh.
on.
Oh my gosh. Oh,
You've never
I got
had
this
sex
one.
in the car, or like?
I got this one crazy sex story, y'all, and I almost got caught. So I was like fucking the shit out of my best friend at the time. And we was upstairs and I was being grown because I think I was like in 12th grade. Yeah, I was like in 12th grade. I had snuck him in and my dad wasn't there. But then I heard my dad truck outside, right, y'all? I've never told this story. Oh my God, I never told this story.
Tell it.
Me and him laugh about it, but it's crazy. So we getting it popping, we doing what we doing. And then like my dad was coming in. And my dad crazy. So I had to hurry up and sneak him in the basement. And he had to stay in the basement until the next morning. But my non-sneaky ass, I'll be keep walking back and forth, pacing. And my dad like, why the fuck you keep walking back and forth? Like, what you got going on? So he went downstairs. I'm literally
In the basement?
bricks. Listen, he went downstairs to the kitchen first.
Oh.
So one of my siblings fell asleep in the basement, whatever, because that was like our toy room. And my best friend was in like this tent. So I'm like, get your ass in that tent. You know what I'm saying? My dad ain't gonna come down here. So my dad ended up going in the basement.
Oh,
When I
my
mean,
God.
I was so scared. I thought I was gonna die. Child, I done fell asleep and everything.
Oh, my God.
Next morning, I ran downstairs to the basement. I'm like, well, what's going on? Like, what happened? And he called me like, you left me in the basement the whole night.
Just so you guys know, we have both the friend and the dad right here. Bring them out. No, I'm joking.
Oh my
I'm
God.
joking. They're not here. They're not here. Maybe the next video. That could be fun.
Child would have been shit bricks in here like, woo. I can't tell that story for how old I am. I'm not telling that story in front of him. I
You
don't care
made
what
him
y'all
stay
talking
in that basement. That's fucked up.
about. I had to take a drink. And I was getting dick down too. Like, I didn't want to let that nigga go. I did not want to let it go. I was doing what it do. Because nobody was home that night too. You know? Next thing you know, he going to pop up on me.
Damn.
And leave work early. Anybody tell him to leave? Don't think y'all hate that? Y'all parents leave work early when you trying to do shit? Like,
Wow.
I was being busy. I was being grown.
And you said 12th grade?
Yes, I was a hot tamale. But give us one more before we close out.
Yeah, one more story?
Yes, please. Now I got time to think about a juicy
What's
good sex
the
story.
craziest sex story I could talk about?
You gotta give me a good one. Cause that tree, I ain't never gonna forget that. I don't know about y'all, but I'm never gonna forget that tree. Now I gotta find me a tree.
It's so hard. Okay, give me something to talk about, and then I'll choose like threesomes, a crazy place I had sex.
Have you ever had a threesome?
Oh yeah, I've had multiple. Just so you guys know, yeah. You
I
only
got
have
some learning to do.
you only have one life, okay? If you haven't done a threesome, you got it before you
got
die.
some
Come
learning
on,
to
life is too
do.
short. Hey, don't get me wrong. My whole life I've wanted to be, I want to settle down, be with my soulmate. But until then, I'm gonna live my life and I'm gonna have fun.
All this
I'm
holy
gonna have
shit in the
fun.
beginning, y'all.
Huh.
He was so hallelujah, thank you, Jesus. And his ass done had more threesomes than me. like what's going on
Hey,
here?
I was single.
I gotta catch up.
I can have fun when I'm
behind.
single. You haven't been in a threesome. You really have not been in a threesome.
No. Mm-mm.
I haven't really told anyone but my best friends.
Am I back in the day? Am I back in the days? back in the days, my whole back in the days, you know, they ain't call it a threesome.
Like last night?
Don't tell my business.
Don't act like you're brand new.
Don't tell my business. They don't call it a threesome.
Spicy by nature for a reason, right?
You know? You know, they say when it's two men, it's something else. You know what I'm saying?
What about when it's 3 or more?
Oh, I never had that. I never had that. It was just 3 in a row. Now, people watching.
I'll invite
I had
you.
a lot of people watching.
Next time I'll invite you.
Yes, please. I love to watch. You know, I got my toys ready. I'm ready to go. You know, my little vibrator. That bitch be high for me. But I'm a fonder that night. And we gonna get it cracking. Like, I love to watch. I had people watch me.
Wait, what kind of toys do you have?
Ooh,
Should we talk about toys?
All kinds of vibrators. All kinds of dildos. And I don't like dildos, though. I like
one
the
for
real
every
thing.
day of the week.
I don't like it.
Why?
It's weird. I always wanted to like strap on a dildo though and like fuck a girl. I always wanted to do that. Like I want to be like, yeah, bitch, say my name. Like
try it so we can talk about it here.
I want to do that. I always wanted to do it. So I could be like, yeah, y'all, I had this one chick like saying my name.
Wow.
I always wanted to do
Destiny's
that.
Child.
You know? Let my neighbors know my name, train songs.
Wow. No crazy stories?
A crazy sex story. I have to tink.
Or like a place you
It's
had
been a
sex
long
that was,
time. Like
wild?
I've been so closed for so long. My crazy whole day is like really so long ago. Like over
Fellas,
7, 8
ladies.
years. I gotta get my shit together. Like I fucked up. I'm over here like an old lady.
You still got time.
And I'm so young. Like
Yeah.
you know, don't I?
She's 21, everyone. So.
Okay. And y'all best to believe it. Make sure can't be bashing my lashes too hard. One of the bitches might fall off. Can't do that. I can't be doing that. But we definitely gonna wrap this up, y'all. We had fun tonight. I hope you guys had fun with us. Please subscribe. Spicy
Like,
by Nature
comment.
_podcast on YouTube, Spicy by Nature _pod on Instagram. Like, subscribe, and please share. Like, tell us what y'all want us to talk about next time. Let us know, okay? And shout out to our beautiful, crazy ass drink making motherfucker producer, okay? Right. Brother with a camera, follow him.
Hit him up.
You know what I'm saying? He gonna get you right and tight. No, you can't have him. He not single. Sorry. But that's just my opinion. It's like, no,
he's single. Let him know. Reach out.
Y'all know we be lying. Believe us if y'all won't. But we appreciate y'all. Yes, Jose. Episode 1. We are wrapping up. You got anything to say to our peoples?
Thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you come on for the next video. It's probably going to be a little crazier, a little more raunchy, a little more, everything that's good. It's going to be better for that one.
Spicy
by nature. One and only.
One and only, baby. Night.